All right, class, buckle up, because this episode, it's not just about your eyes being brown or blue. Oh no, this is the story of how you inherited that weird pinky toe, your evil genius laugh, and your dad's questionable taste in sandals.
Yeah, man. Genetics is like the ultimate family group chat. You didn't ask to be in it, but here you are, scrolling through the weird mix of traits your ancestors passed down like digital chainmail.
So let's break it down. First up, the gene. A gene is just a segment of DNA that codes for a specific trait. Like it's the file in your body's system labeled eye color, or do we hate cilantro?
And a trait is the actual thing you see, like dimples, left-handedness, or the ability to roll your tongue like you're doing genetic origami. It's what the gene does.
Now, each gene has different alleles. Think of alleles like different versions of the same meme. One might be funny, the other's cringe, but they're still the same concept. You get one allele from each parent. It's like genetic DoorDash, but you don't get to pick the restaurant.
Some alleles are dominant, meaning they take over the show. If a dominant allele is there, it decides the trait, like a bossy group project leader who insists on doing the whole thing. Recessive alleles? They're the quiet ones. They only show up if no dominant allele is around. Think backup singer solo, only if the lead gets sick.
Now, let's talk genotype versus phenotype. Genotype is your actual genetic makeup, like the coding behind the scenes. Phenotype is the look, what actually shows. So if your genotype is BB for eye color, your phenotype is brown eyes. Because B is dominant and overshadows little b like it's a younger sibling borrowing your clothes.
If both alleles are the same, like BB or BB, that's called homozygous. BB equals homozygous dominant. BB equals homozygous recessive. If the alleles are different, like BB, that's heterozygous. Two different versions chilling together. Think your parents both had different streaming services, so now you have Netflix and Crunchyroll.
Now we're getting into the fun stuff. Ever heard of a Punnett square? No, it's not a trendy new Minecraft update. It's a simple chart that lets you predict the probability of offspring traits. Like a genetic forecast. But no umbrellas needed unless you're crying from your test score.
You take the alleles from one parent, line them up on top, then the other parent's alleles go on the side. Then you mix and match to see all the possible combinations. It's like genetic bingo.
Okay, example time. Let's say mom is big B, little b, and dad is also big B, little b. Draw a Punnett square. You'll get one box with big B, two boxes with big B, and one box with little b, little b. That's a 75% chance for brown eyes and a 25% chance for blue eyes.
That's called a monohybrid cross. One trait, one gene, two alleles. Now if we level up and start tracking two traits at once, that's a dihybrid cross. Think of it like going from 1 versus 1 to a squad match in Fortnite.
Example, big Y, big R, crossed with big Y, big R, little r. Y stands for yellow seeds, R stands for round seeds, Y stands for green seeds, R stands for wrinkled seeds. You get 16 boxes in your Punnett square now. It's chaos, but controlled chaos like a group project with actual instructions.
Oh, and hey, don't forget, you can predict phenotype probabilities based on your results. Like, if 9 out of 16 boxes have yellow round seeds, that's your most likely outcome.
Now, let's switch gears and talk about pedigrees. These are diagrams that look like family trees, but instead of tracking who went to jail, they show how traits were passed down.
Circles equal females, squares equal males, shaded shapes are individuals who have the trait. Unshaded means they don't. Connect the dots with logic. Like, if two unshaded parents have a shaded kid, that's a recessive trait sneaking through like a ninja.
Pedigrees are like ancestry detective work. You're out here doing genetic CSI to figure out who got what from where. Ah, yes, blue eyes. Skips a generation, doesn't it?
So let's do a lightning review. A gene is a section of DNA that codes for a trait. An allele is a version of that gene. Dominant means it shows up even with one copy. Recessive needs both copies to appear. Genotype equals the blueprint. Phenotype equals what gets built. Homozygous means same alleles. Heterozygous means different alleles. A Punnett square helps predict genetic combos. A monohybrid cross equals one trait. A dihybrid cross equals two traits. A pedigree is like a family tree of traits.
Also, can we just admit that genetics is low-key savage? Like your grandparents were out here baking alleles into you like you're a casserole recipe. Let's add mom's curly hair, dad's weird pinky, and oh, let's throw in Aunt Susan's chaos energy.
Genetics, the original chaos engine. Your genotype's got blueprints, but your phenotype, that's your body's final build. No refunds, no trade-ins.
So go forth, young genetic warriors. Fill out those Punnett squares, read those pedigrees, and if someone asks why you have detached earlobes, just say, it's in my genes.